China's been on a navy building spree for the past couple of decades. They're adding ships left and right. Their ultimate goal? To become a true blue water navy. This focus on naval expansion is particularly evident with their aircraft carrier program. China added another carrier to its fleet in June 2022, the most technologically advanced one yet, the Type 003 Fujian. It's a real showstopper. But how does this Chinese carrier stack up against the US's top dog, the USS Gerald R Ford? Let's compare the engine power, endurance, capacity to carry aircraft, and countermeasures of these carriers to determine which one is superior. The Gerald R Ford class aircraft carrier, named after the 38th U.S. President, is the current crown jewel of the U.S. Navy. Launched in 2017 after a decade of construction, it's also the most expensive warship ever built, clocking in an inflation-adjusted cost around $15 billion. This behemoth stretches 1,106 feet long with a flight deck width of 256 feet, providing ample space for launching and recovering aircraft. It displaces the staggering 100,000 tons when fully loaded. The carrier's internal layout is designed for flexibility, allowing for quick modifications to suit specific missions. In 2022, China launched the Fujian aircraft carrier. This is China's first carrier equipped with electromagnetic catapults for aircraft launch. This fancy new tech lets them launch a wider variety of planes carrying heavier payloads. The name Fujian follows a cool tradition of honoring Chinese provinces. While the exact price tag is under wraps, it stretches 1,033 feet in length and displaces 85,000 tons when fully loaded. The Ford-class carrier's first line of defense consists of 2 launchers equipped with 8 medium-range Evolved Sea Sparrow surface-to-air missiles. These missiles can take down supersonic speed maneuvering anti-ship missiles with a range of 27 nautical miles. If something sneaks past the big guns, the carrier's got these 2 cool launchers armed with rolling airframe missiles. These small infrared-guided missiles can shoot their targets within 5 nautical miles. For even closer defense, the carrier relies on phalanx-close in-weapon systems, essentially rapid-fire cannons that shred incoming missiles and aircraft in the final moments before impact. Supplementing these are launchers that deploy chaff and flares to confuse enemy radar and missile guidance systems. The ship also boasts advanced electronic warfare suites that actively jam and disrupt hostile radar and communication signals, making it difficult for enemies to track the carrier. The Ford class comes with 90 aircraft with devastating air power. The Ford class carrier is built for tomorrow's battles. It boasts twice the power of its Nimitz-class predecessors, readying it for next-gen weapons like lasers and energy shields. The Fujian is a force to be reckoned with. Though a bit smaller than the US giant, still, it packs a killer punch. It can carry 50 to 60 aircraft, including J-15 fighters, potentially stealth J-35, and early warning aircraft. These jets can defend the carrier from hundreds of miles away against enemy aircraft, submarines, and missiles. It can carry helicopters for anti-submarine and a variety of other weapons as well. The Chinese carrier is armed with close-in weapon systems for last-minute defense against missiles and aircraft. Both carriers are escorted by their strike group consisting of several destroyers, frigates, and patrol vessels. The Ford-class carrier is powered by 2 massive A-1B nuclear reactors. These things are like the heart of the ship, pumping out enough energy to push the warship at over 30 knots, which is pretty darn fast for something this size. We're talking flying across the ocean at 35 miles per hour. Technically, this carrier could keep going practically forever, thanks to its nuclear fuel. Its reactors split atoms in a super-controlled way, releasing a ton of heat. That heat boils water into steam, which spins the turbines to create electricity that keeps everything running. The ship has unlimited range. However, it must stop for provisions and maintenance at regular intervals. Unfortunately, specific detail about the Chinese carrier is a closely guarded secret. Defense analysts have pieced together its capabilities by looking at similar carriers and China's known progress in naval technology. This analysis suggests a powerful hybrid propulsion system. It likely utilizes steam turbine generators for bursts of speed and diesel-electric generators for cruising or auxiliary power. This feeds an electric propulsion system with 4 propellers, potentially offering superior efficiency and maneuverability. These estimates suggest the Fujian can reach speeds exceeding 30 knots and travel 10,000 nautical miles without refueling. This extended range is likely due to a combination of massive fuel capacity and potentially a fuel-efficient electric propulsion system. The Ford class boasts a capacity of up to 90 aircraft. A typical carrier air wing might include F-35, FA-18 Super Hornets, E-2D Advanced Hawkeyes, EA-18G Growlers, helicopters, and even UAVs and combat drones. This supercarrier features upgraded living quarters, enhanced fitness facilities, and ergonomically designed workspaces. With a crew of approximately 2,600 sailors, it hosts about 700 fewer personnel than its predecessor. One of the most significant design changes is the electromagnetic aircraft launch system, EMALS, replacing traditional steam catapults, offers several advantages. Increased efficiency by around 25%, allowing for faster launch cycles, reduced crew requirements by roughly 25%. Estimates suggest the Fujian can house a formidable air wing of 50 to 60 aircraft. This force might include advanced fighter jets like the J-15 Flying Shark, with aspirations to integrate even more modern J-35 in the future. Helicopters for search and rescue and other support missions will round out its air wing. To effectively operate this complex warship, a crew of roughly 2,700 personnel will be on board. This is China's first carrier equipped with an electromagnetic aircraft launch system. Unlike older ski jump launch systems, EMALS used a powerful linear motor to propel aircraft to higher launch speeds. The Ford-class carrier takes situational awareness to a whole new level with its cutting-edge sensor suite. It's equipped with a dual-band active electronically scanned array ESA radar. This technological marvel combines two radars into one, acting as a powerful double threat against aerial and surface threats. Not only does it offer superior detection capabilities, but its compact design shrinks the carrier's superstructure, making it a smaller, sleeker target. Beyond the DBR, the Ford class comes with advanced electronic warfare systems, constantly scanning its surroundings and defending against enemy jamming or missile attacks. These intelligent systems, coupled with next-generation navigation aids, paint a complete picture of battle space. On the other side, the Fujian boasts a design focused on minimizing its radar signature, potentially making it a more elusive target. Analysis of available imagery suggests a smooth, integrated island structure housing radars and sensors. This design reduces the ship's radar signature, making it harder to detect and track. An ESA radar is integrated into its superstructure. This radar offers faster beam steering, improved target tracking, and resistance to jamming. They also perform multiple functions, including search, track, and fire control, simplifying the carrier's sensor suite. Electronic countermeasures likely play a role in disrupting enemy radar and communications, further enhancing Fujian's survivability in combat situations. Both the Ford class and Fujian carriers represent the forefront of their respective nations' naval technology. The Ford appears to hold the upper hand based on currently available information. The American carrier boasts a large air wing capacity, allowing it to project greater offensive and defensive power. The Ford carries more advanced fighter jets like the FA-18 Super Hornet and F-35 Lightning II, which outperform the Chinese J-15 in avionics, radar, and payload capacity. While the Fujian may offer advantages in radar signature and maneuverability, Ford's edge in air power and operational efficiency seem more substantial. It's important to remember that this analysis is based on publicly available information, and the true combat capabilities of each carrier remain untested. Which aircraft carrier do you think is better, the US Gerald R Ford or the China's Fujian? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.